We're talking Western Wayne girls volleyball here on the John Mendola Show. We're the pizza capital of the world. Our Carol and Janelle, the takeaway kitchen. Darren Thorpe is with us, the head coach. And Darren, let's talk about the positives here in 2018. How are the ladies doing?
I'm really happy with the way the team's going this year. We set some pretty high goals for ourselves. Doing really well. Now at this point, we're kind of out of the hunt for the league title, but we're in second place, and we're still focusing on districts right now.
Talk about the work ethic of the ladies. Talk about the time they keep punching in.
We started right after the 4th of July, started our summer workout program. They show up every day and work hard. We go 6 days a week, so we're putting a lot of time in.
Talk about the style of your team this year. You have some big hitters. Do you have some nice serving? Are they cerebral when they're out there on the court?
I think we're really strong at the service line. We're scoring a lot of points that way. We pretty much run 4 real strong servers out there, and we're really strong at the net, both defensively and offensively. So those are our 2 big pluses.
Talk about some of the leadership you're getting out of the girls of the upperclassmen.
They've been terrific. I have 6 seniors. Only a couple of them play regularly, but even the ones that don't have been showing that leadership, how you practice the right way and things like that. And then out on the court, the ones that are out there have been doing a great job with the young. And I say younger kids. Most of the ones that play are juniors, so they're really not that young at this point. So
let's talk about some of the competition in the league. Who's been some good foes to go against?
Well, Dunmore's going to win the title again. They beat us the first night out in the 5th set, 15-13. Could have went either way. They beat us the second time at their place in 4 sets. So that one, although they were all close sets, they still beat us in 4. And then our only other loss was to Blue Ridge in their gym. And again, that was in the 5th set. I think it was 15-11. But then we just played them last week in our gym and swept them. So we avenged that one.
Next couple of weeks will start to get busy. A few regular season games. We'll get to the playoffs, hopefully, and talk a little bit about what that outlook could be.
Right now in the district set, we're in 4th place. We have away games this week, Susquehanna and Mountain View. Both of them have winning records. So those are 2 tough games. And then the following week, on Monday, we have Elk Lake, which is our senior night. So that's always pretty emotional too. But if things go the way I think they're going to go, we'll probably have a home playoff game, which will be the following Thursday, for the first round at least.
As far as accomplishments this season and feeling good about where you're at, do you think there's still room in the next few weeks to reach some of the goals that you had, but feeling pretty good about where you're at this point? I
like where we're at. We just played in a tournament this past weekend, and we went against Danacoke in the tournament, who is the #1 team. They ended up beating us, but they beat us close, and now we know what we have to do to adjust for them. So I like where we're at. There's still room for improvement, and we've been working on that, but I like where we're at right now.
Well, Darren, it's a pleasure for you to catch up with you and what you're doing there at Western Wayne and bringing the ladies down. Thank you so kindly.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you inviting us down.
Rebecca Klimovich here on the John Mendola Show from Western Wayne. She's a junior. And Rebecca, let's talk a little bit about your role on the team. What does Coach expect out of you?
He expects some good swings and some good passes.
Talk about this year's team. What is good about the Western Wayne ladies?
Definitely our bonding together as a team is really well. Our energy and our hustle is strong. We have a lot of talent this year.
You've played some really good teams well. Some of them you've beaten. Some of them you've come pretty close.
Yeah.
What's it going to take, do you think, to get over the hump with some of these better teams?
Just really getting in the right mindset.
So it's a mental game at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about the physical tools all over the court. Coach says you have a lot of servers.
Yes, we do. We do have a lot of good servers, and without those, we can't get the first step in. So
let's talk about some of your teammates. Take us through some of them that you think are playing pretty well.
Definitely Sydney. Sydney's doing really well with her serving, with her hitting, with her passing. So is really the whole team is doing well. Nobody's not doing well.
Let's talk about some activities you're involved with. AAU volleyball.
Yes.
National Art Honor Society.
Yes.
Talk about both of those.
AAU is great. I think it's an awesome experience, and if anyone wants to really pursue volleyball, they should definitely do it. It puts right foot forward. And NAHS is it's good. It's just for like artists to really get together and show their work.
Let's talk about your brother Jacob, who's 20. What he's up to right now.
Well, he's a college student. He goes to Penn State Worthington, and he commutes. He works at Home Depot, and he's going for computer science.
Awesome. Let's talk a little bit about your classroom performance. You do a good job there.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy about being in the classroom?
Just seeing my friends and just learning to my best ability.
You want to play volleyball in college?
Definitely.
And you have a place that you want to play at, or?
No, I just whatever comes through.
All right, Rebecca. Well, good luck over the next couple of weeks.
Yes, thank you.
Sydney Kromposki with us here on the John Mendola Show as we talk about the Western Wayne volleyball team. Let's talk a little bit about your role as a junior.
I'm a middle on the volleyball team. I pass a lot in the back row, and I serve a lot also.
Let's talk about what you like about this year's team. What are the qualities that this team has? It seems like you're playing some really close battles with a lot of teams.
We talk a lot. We're very good to each other. There's not a lot of drama like last year. We're just really nice to each other.
You're a track and field athlete as well. Talk about what events you compete in there.
I do pole vault, high jump, and hurdles.
And let's talk about being a member of the yearbook staff.
It's really cool to put it together and work with everyone and take some nice pictures of everyone.
You got a brother Luke who's 20. Tell us about what he's up to right now.
He's on the pipeline right now. He's doing really good for himself.
Good for him. Science, one of your favorite subjects. Class rank 34th, which is awesome. So you're doing a really great job. What is it about school that you're so dedicated for?
I always try to compete with my brother, and I always have tried to do really well because I've always wanted to succeed.
You'd like to go to college? Talk about what track you'd like to study.
I would like to go to for forestry school because of my father and my brother. My father's a logger, and I found it really cool to be in the woods all the time.
Okay, that sounds really darn cool. And talk about that relationship with your brother, because you guys are so close and you really look up to, and not everybody has that special experience, but talk about that bond that you have, and you can learn from him, and I'm sure he can learn from you as well.
My brother has taught me a lot of things that I do. He did track with me also. I've always just gone out with him and to go like hunting or something, so I've always looked up to him.
All right, Sydney. Well, thanks for sharing your personal story. Wish you the best.
Thank you.
Gianna DeBastiani with us here from Western Wayne. We're talking about the volleyball program. You are a senior.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about leadership-wise, what you try to do with your teammates.
If they're struggling with anything, we like to pull them aside and help them out with anything they need.
As far as being a member of the volleyball team, what's it like hanging out with these girls that seem like you have a close and special bond?
Definitely. Yeah, we have a lot of fun together. We're a lot alike, actually, and we just enjoy each other's company.
Let's talk a little bit about your position on the team, where you play, and what you try to contribute as a group to the group.
Okay, I'm an outside hitter, and I play all the way around. So I do a lot of passing and a lot of hitting.
You got a lot of abbreviations of clubs and organizations you're with, so maybe you could explain, tell us what you're involved with.
Yes, I'm in National Honor Society, Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, Future Business of America, Leaders of America, and AAU, which is a volleyball club.
Awesome. Long bus rides. Talk about, songs, videos, rapping, doing fun stuff.
If you walk on our bus, you would just hear us screaming and laughing, having so much fun.
I'm sure Coach Thorpe really enjoys those trips.
Yeah,
huh?
definitely.
All right, you got a couple of siblings, so tell us about both of them who are older.
Both of them are older. My brother is in college at Penn State, and he's going for engineering. And then my sister actually works with my mom at her retail business.
Nice. And you're a science buff. You really do a good job with that. A 4.0 grade point average. Let's talk about the future for you, what you think you're going to study.
I'm going to a 4-year college for business, hopefully minoring in communications. So.
Any thoughts? Far away, close to home, big school, small school?
Probably a big school, but not too far away.
Let's talk about your relationship with your mom and why you look up to her.
She owns about 2 businesses. She is a hard-working lady. That's all she does. As a kid, I barely saw her because she was always working hard, and I aspired to be just like her.
Talk about her making time to get out to your games and supporting you.
She struggles with that because of her businesses all day, but she's able to make games that are really important to me, and I really appreciate that.
Well, Gianna, we wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on a nice career, and go get them here.
Thank you so much.
Grace Hollister is with us from Western Wayne, continuing the conversation with the volleyball team. Grace, let's talk a little bit about your senior year. How much fun you having with this group of ladies?
Oh, I love it. All of us, we have a very good connection. We're all very friendly. There's no drama this year. It's just a really great group of girls. We work really well together.
Let's talk a little bit about Coach Thorpe and what he tries to do with this team. It seems like he's pretty excited about this group, saying we've been in a lot of tough games.
Yeah, our hardest was definitely either Dunmore or Blue Ridge. He's a very good coach. He's always pushing us to be better. He pushes me through my hard times. Like, I'll get weeks where I just am not at my best, and he just pushes me through.
Libero, a tough position. Talk a little bit about what you do there.
I pretty much get a lot of the balls that the other girls shank a ball, and I have to go and dive for it, or I take the crappy balls and try and make the best of it is pretty much my position.
Let's talk a little bit about all the groups you're involved with. Again, a long laundry list of what you do.
I'm the Vice President of National Honor Society. I am the class secretary. I'm the Vice President of Yearbook. I'm in FBLA. There's a lot.
See, what else? Prom committee?
Yes.
Very nice. Your brother Ben, talk about what he's up to right now. Everybody's got an older brother here or something, but let's talk about what he's doing.
Right now he's at Penn State main campus majoring in biochemical engineering, and he's actually swimming there for the club team.
4.0 grade point average. You're doing a great job there.
Yeah.
Talk about what you'd like to do going forward.
I plan to attend Penn Tech to become a dental hygienist, and once I get my license, I plan on enlisting into the Navy to become a dental hygienist.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You look up to your brother. Talk about the relationship you have with him, very similar to one of your teammates.
Actually, we got very close in, I think, my sophomore year because we were always together. Since our school doesn't really have a swim team, we go to Dunmore to swim with their Y program, and we would have our car rides, and we just got really close. Actually, we text about every day now. He helps me with my homework, with the AP Calc especially, and we're just really close. He's definitely my biggest role model.
Grace Hollister and the Western Wayne Lady Wildcats volleyball team, thank you for coming in. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.